Indonesia's free nutritious meals program resumed this week after a 3-week break during the school holidays. The time was used to audit meal suppliers, improve the program's targeting, and strengthen safety standards. But as Saiful Bahri Ismail reports, some communities are still waiting for the program to reach those it was intended to serve.
Indonesia's free nutritious meals program has already been rolled out across many schools and districts in Jakarta. The program, designed to address the issue of stunting among Indonesian children, aims to provide free meals to 83 million school children and other beneficiaries at an estimated annual cost of about $18 billion once fully implemented. It's more than a social welfare initiative. It's also one of President Prabowo Subianto's signature campaign pledges. However, some parts of Indonesia are still waiting for the program to reach them. La Malera is an ancient fishing village in East Nusa Tenggara province and home to nearly 2,000 people. It's internationally renowned for its centuries-old tradition of subsistence whale hunting. La Malera is perched on the rugged southern tip of Lembata Regency, making it one of Indonesia's most remote and isolated communities. It's among the places that have yet to benefit from the government's free nutritious meals program.
Dari tingkat evaluasi tentang perkembangan kesehatan dan juga bergizi anak, tentang anak bayi balita, memang La Malera wajar, layak sih sebenarnya, layak untuk bisa diterima. Apalagi kita daerah ini, saya juga stunting saya cukup tinggi, Pak.
The National Nutrition Agency has refocused the program on underdeveloped frontier and outermost regions, or known as 3T regions, while seeking to ensure that assistance reaches those who need it most. However, residents of La Malera are hopeful that their village will be included soon.
Harapan saya, kami juga bisa dapat segera supaya kami bisa menyaksikan sendiri, dan bisa mengalami sendiri bahwa program MBG dari pemerintah ini benar-benar terbukti dan terlaksana di La Malera sesuai dengan keinginan pemerintah dan keinginan masyarakat Indonesia.
Yet La Malera's remote location continues to pose significant logistical challenges.
Fishing is the main livelihood for many people in La Malera village, with locals relying on the sea for their sustenance. However, the village's harsh, rocky landscape makes traditional farming nearly impossible. The lack of locally grown produce poses a major challenge for the free nutritious meal program.
Limited infrastructure is another major obstacle to expanding the program into remote areas such as La Malera.
Justru 3T itulah yang menjadi wilayah menjadi perhatian. Tapi kan pertanyaannya, wilayah 3T itu tidak semua memiliki infrastruktur jalan yang baik. Bisa dijangkau, bisa diakses gitu ya. Butuh waktu, termasuk logistiknya gitu ya. Nah, sehingga tingkat kemahalannya pasti ada. Ini juga harus dipertimbangkan gitu, meskipun mungkin penerima manfaatnya sedikit.
But access is not the only issue. Experts say the free meal program alone does not address the entire issue of stunting among children.
They have to reorient the real objectives of this program. For instance, if they want to prevent stunting or malnutrition in Indonesia, so they have to recruit the academic, the experts, which really know from the grassroots how to prevent stunting. Because stunting itself is coming from the whole system, complete vaccinations and also hygiene. So it's not only food.
There are other issues too. In June, senior officials from the National Nutrition Agency were detained in a corruption investigation, while food poisoning incidents linked to the program raised further questions about its management. The government insists the program will continue, saying it remains committed to improving governance, strengthening food safety, and enhancing interagency coordination to deliver it more effectively. Saiful Bahri Ismail, CNA La Malera, Indonesia.